Good morning. Wow, look at those lights. They're really bright and shiny this morning. Um, Good morning. I just wanted to thank you for your patience with me as I've been absent for a couple days, just as I was taking time to recover, which is really quite funny because that is how I wanted to end this Tabata challenge, the 7-day Tabata challenge. So we are just going to talk about the value of slowing down. So I always have this formula talking about work hard, rest hard. So we want to always make sure that we rest just as hard as we work. And in this world that we're in today, there is a lot of busy, a lot of high stress, a lot of like, let's go, you know, and really kind of sometimes thinking that we're not being successful if we're slowing down and maybe calling ourselves lazy. And I caught myself doing that as I was feeling ill, is like, oh, I'm just going to be lazy. And lazy isn't a bad thing. Like we do, that's part of like being able to always grow forward, is give ourselves time to recover where we can repair and then come back as our best version of ourselves. So if you hopefully if you saw that video of the stress relief inch flow, you can go ahead and use that at any point in time. And I just wanted to give you another way of being able to, add your 4 minutes and just give you a couple of exercises that I use that would just help me. And I find spending a minute at them so that you can really, connect all that, still using all that core magic, thinking that you're in alignment, using your breath, feeling confident, being intentional with the movement, and breathing and staying really focused in the moment. So the first one would be a bootstrap. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and just grab the floor, find yourself in that squat position, pull yourself down to the bottom of your squat. All right, then you're going to put your hands down, forward fold, enjoy that stretch, and then go ahead and just roll that spine up. So you can spend a minute there. Now you can always add movement within your movement. So if we come down here, maybe you want to give a little rock in the bottom, get into ankles, get into knees. All right, and just noticing that after a minute of repeating that, and you mean if you want to do longer, then you can. All right, then we're going to go ahead and come on into a down dog, okay, to a cobra. So just finding yourself on all fours, I find is helpful here to start off, and then just press your head through the window of your arms, press your heels down, think about your seat bones rising up. All right, and I like to really think about bringing my spine like a cat and cow. Now, if you want, add your knees and then go ahead. I got my hood on now. And just squeeze those shoulder blades and really trying to think, how slow can I go through this motion? Okay, if you want to and that feels like too much, then you could stay at cat and cow. Okay, but just really slowing down. It takes a lot of core work to slow it down, a lot of intention. So you're still going to get some shoulder work and, lots of love and stability, while you're also getting mobile. So that would be the third one or second one. The third one is a shoulder clock. Okay, so what I like to do here is you're going to put your armpit down towards the floor. Okay, and you're going to spread the fingers out. The opposite heel is going to come to your bum, and you're going to raise that up and just open up through the chest and try and get that heel to touch the best that you can. Bring that other arm into a push-up. Go ahead and the opposite arm out. Now really make sure you keep that armpit down to the floor and squeeze the glutes so you don't feel this in your low back. Okay, so you're just going to alternate those, taking your time, remembering to activate. And you can play with whatever angle you want this shoulder to be on. Just make sure you don't roll over to your side and your palm comes up and you're on the outside of your shoulder. Okay, and then the last one will be some shin boxes. Okay, so just coming in, you're going to put your legs at 90 degrees, okay, at each, at best that you can. And your goal is to be as tall as you can. Try and get that hip down. And from here, we'll just alternate through those. So you can put your hands back behind you And just really owning that position. It's early in the morning for me, so I'm feeling a little stiff. I'll give it movement within the movement. You then can go ahead and try and keep your arms up, get a little bit of core work. You can also always add in coming on up and then just nice hip stretch here. All right, you can always use your training wheels to help you come on down and then come up and reach, or keeping those arms out best that you can. All right, and getting a nice stretch that way, and noticing if you go in a pace where you have to come within your body, it's just a nice little reset. Get into those joints, get the blood flowing, and come back into your body. So let me know how it goes. Enjoy those stretches. Notice how they actually are very good core exercises at the same time, and a lot of good mindset can happen in it. So have some fun. Just noticing it is okay to slow down. Actually, when you slow down, that's where you actually will come back even stronger. So I don't know if you've ever noticed that, and you just actually appreciate what your body and mind are capable of. Because if we don't slow down, guess what happens? Usually, world will give you something to make sure you slow down. And then at those times, you always are really appreciative of what you take for granted. All right, so have the best day. And I can't wait to hear how these stretches and movements and core movements feel for you.